There are 5 signs that you are not happy in that relationship. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? My name is Olivia. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing great. So today we have a very sensitive topic to talk about: the signs or stages that you are grieving in that relationship without you knowing about it. There are 5 stages or signs that you are not happy in that relationship, or you know about it but you decide to sweep it under the rug without taking your time. Number 1, denial. Grief is an overwhelming emotion. It is not unusual to respond to the sudden feelings by pretending as if nothing is happening. Denying this gives you time to actually absorb the issues and begin to process it. This is a common defense mechanism, and it helps numb you to the intensity of the situation. As you move out of the denial stage, the emotions that you have been hiding will begin to rise, and you will be confronted with lots of sorrows, leading you to number 2, anger. That is to tell you that the next stage will be anger. This is another masking effect of hiding grief. Anger hides so many emotions and pains that you carry. And the worst part of this is that this anger might be redirected to other people, causing you issues in your life. You may even direct your anger to objects and make yourself sometimes look stupid. Meanwhile, you know that the object is not to be blamed. But because of your feelings at that moment is so intense, anger can create bitterness and resentment. As the anger subsides, you begin to think rationally about what's happening and feeling the emotions that you have been pushing aside, leading you to number 3, bargaining. The next stage that you find yourself is bargaining. During grief, you may feel vulnerable and hopeless. In this moment of intense emotion, it is not uncommon for you to look for a way to regain control or want to feel like you can affect the outcome. In this bargaining stage, you may find yourself creating lots of what if or if only statements. It is also not uncommon to a religious person to try to make a deal or promise God in order to get healing. Bargaining is a line of defense against emotion of grief. It also helps you postpone the sadness, confusion, or hurt, leading you to stage number 4. Number 4 stage that you're not happy in that relationship is depression. When anger and bargaining are not working, depression may feel like a quiet stage of grief. In that early stage of that situation, you may be running from that emotion, trying to stay a step ahead of them. By this point, however, you may be able to embrace and walk through them in a more helpful manner. You may also feel like isolating yourself from other people in order to fully cope with the situation. That does not mean that depression is easy or well defined. Depression can be messy and difficult. It can equally feel overwhelming. You may feel foggy, heavy, and confused at times. Depression may feel like you are landing on the point of loss. This can make you feel stuck in that situation if care is not taken, leading you to the final stage, acceptance. Acceptance is not necessarily a happy or uplifting stage of grief. It does not mean that you have moved past the grief in that relationship. However, it means you have accepted your fate and that condition and have come to understand what it means in your life. You may feel different in this stage. That is entirely expected. You may have a major change in character and how you see life, and that upends the way you think and the way you feel and reason things around you. You will now see acceptance as a way to see that there are many more good days than the bad, but there may still be bad days, and that is acceptable and okay because life goes on. When you notice these stages in your life, especially as a married person, when you notice these stages in your relationship, especially as a married person, just know that it takes grace and good people to overcome all this. God will give all of us the grace to overcome these stages in our relationship because it's inevitable. So let's look at the stages again. Number 1, denial. Number 2, anger. Number 3, bargaining. Number 4, depression. Number 5, acceptance. So those are the stages. Those are the stages that you pass even in a healthy relationship that is inevitable. So may God give us the grace to pass through these stages and come out like gold. That is where we are going to come to the end of today's topic. Just remember, as I'm speaking to you, I'm equally listening to myself, and we are learning together. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscription is just free. I love you guys. Bye.